Tony Winston, Jazz Piano College. I recently put up on Facebook and here on YouTube my little arrangement of Tenderly, and I had just written it that morning when I filmed it. And, I've been playing around with it for a few days, and so I thought I'd do a quick tutorial on it. I have the chart now ready. I printed it out with the computer and everything, make it look pretty. And I don't have any chord symbols in here yet, but maybe I'll go back and put them in. But anyway, whatever I do, it's down there in the description. So if you want to print the chart out, just click on the link and it should pop right up for you. So it sounds cool, right? And all I'm doing is taking the melody and doing the exact same chord on every melody note. So I'm just following the melody. And this is the so what chord. It's a minor 11th chord, minor 7th, with like a fourth stuck in there. And then, since the melody goes up a whole step, my chord goes up a whole step. So, and one term for this is constant structure. It's the same structure of chord. And on this arrangement, what I do is I write these things out to give myself kind of a, something to hang my improvisation on. I want to just play it like I'm improvising it, but I want to have a few things worked out, that maybe I'm not able to do improvisationally. So, some of these chords are pretty nice, but the stuff you do in between, you can do anything you want. Put a fancy run in, you can do whatever. And here, I kind of wanted to do the same thing again, but I needed a major chord here, so I did this, then went to the so what chord, and then from here it's again constant structure. Well, no, it isn't, because I have that, and that's an A flat rootless. There's the rootless part there, and the melody note, and I did use constant structure there, right? I guess you call that A 7th, and then this is A flat 7th, and A flat 7th again. That's just a 5 chord leading to a 1 chord, right? I'm getting to E flat minor, and I want a B flat kind of a chord, so the tritone sub is E, and then I got into it. And here again, constant structure. I adjusted it a little bit and then added the root. Play it like that if you want. And then this also is constant structure, and here's the chord. So again, it's that minor 11th chord, but kind of a different voicing. And then just went to this D flat dominant chord, and then the root here. Lots of different ways to come up there. That's not the melody, so the melody would be something like, you could do this 11th chord or just make it a dominant chord. I haven't decided what I like best. And then this is just filler. You could do something like put something like that in. I always like these contrasting melodies, especially when they move in the opposite direction. So first I just used, I guess it's the Locrian scale. Yeah, because it's a G flat major scale on an F minor 7 flat 5. So, and then I used the Locrian sharp 2, right? Put a G natural in that time. They both sounded good, so I had the opportunity to use them both. A mu chord, a G chord, G mu. And again, we have this descending. I could have gone right to there, but I could do like that. Very gospel-y thing, I got that from Pretty Simple Music. a guy named Antoine who played like a half an hour of like gospel changes and stuff, and he used that a lot, and I picked it up. You could go like this and then play the melody note, which might be better. And these are just like fourth voicings on F minor. I've worked these out years ago. Take that chord and do a fancy run with it. Right? That's what I do on the first page there. Does anybody recognize that? It's like a something's on strike. It's people make the world go round is where that little melody comes from. I also thought of doing kind of like, what is that, all blues or something? And then, same as before, slightly different one here. I just like that moving up gradually like that. It's the wrong melody, but what are you going to do? And then, again, the melody different. All kinds of stuff you could do there, but once again, using that so what voicing. It works for E flat major as well as G minor, right? So you have to realize these chords are very flexible. There's the F minor and back. This is kind of like drop 2. So I took this note here, and I just run into it. Kind of worked out that way. And here, G minor, with that beautiful E flat in there, because it sounds like G minor until you play that, and then you realize it's just an E flat major chord. So, Bach does this a lot. You'll be on a couple of notes, and it sounds like it should be a particular chord, and then he'll go to the next note, and you realize, oh, it's a different chord. Or the chord has changed. And here, now, instead of the A natural, you can make it a B flat. And that's like constant structure on an 11th chord, like a suspended chord. Or you could use that one the way I wrote it there. Yeah, you could make them all those kind of nasty sounding chords, or you can make them all nice. The way I have it, I start off with the nasty one, and then the nice sweet one, and then F minor 9th. Make it as thick as you want. And that's it. Then you improvise on it, and hopefully, a nice arrangement like this, gets you going, and you feel confident, and you can play a few little riffs and stuff on it, and then come back in and finish the song and get out of there safely. All right, there it is. Tenderly. There's the arrangement. Or it's a sketch. More of a sketch more than an arrangement, though I think if you played it note for note, it'd sound all right.